V.1 Web Technology Review. Another interesting package I like to talk about, this Bootstrap package. Yeah. So this is a CSS technology. Okay, CSS, tool for web design. Yeah, very popular. Yeah, this one is from Facebook. Yeah. So the Facebook first, so they developed this technology used in their company, and then later they contribute to the web development community. Yeah. So now everyone can use this CSS technology to make your web page design with better productivity. Yeah, because there are many advanced convenient features. Yeah. So the most important, so let me go to the next page. I talk about this Bootstrap technology. Yeah. So so they try to address one important aspect in web page design. So that is, here, a new student come in. So here I can use my, another computer to do it. So I won't, it won't cause my presentation computer any problem. Yeah. Otherwise, I need to restart. Yeah. All right. So there is a main property they try to emphasize in this package is responsive. Responsive. Yeah. Responsive. Web pages. Yeah, they emphasize this important feature in this technology. So what's that? Yeah, because here in the current web technology community, there is one big group of users. They use mobile devices. Yeah, mobile devices. Okay, yeah, mobile devices. Yeah. So you can see for the same web pages need to be displayed on the devices with different screen sizes. Some big, some small. Yeah. So you can see when that happens, then the layout, if you design for one particular device, that could change for a different device, right? Yeah. So that would cause a lot of problem. Yeah. So responsive, that means when you change the device size, then they have some built-in convenient way to arrange the web components in a user-friendly way. So you can still see those components displayed in a normal way. Yeah. So that's the idea. That's their idea. So you can stretch, you can change the display size, but the components still displayed in an acceptable way. Yeah. May not be perfect. Yeah, definitely when you change the size, sometimes it may not look good. Okay. Yeah. But it is much better than those technologies that do not support responsive property. Yeah. So that's their something they emphasize a lot. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here, for our project number 1, I encourage you to use this Bootstrap technology. Yeah. You know, I will tell you how to use. Very easy. We just use a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Not too much. Yeah. Yeah. So you can use W3 schools to study basic features. Yeah. Yeah. So here, let me give you 3 versions currently used by the community. Yeah. B3, B4, B5. These 3 versions. The current version is B5. Yeah. You may ask me why we just use the newest version. Yeah. There is some reason. Yeah, there is some reason. So sometimes the older version still could be used. Need to be used. Yeah. The reason is there is one feature in B3 we want to use, but it's not available in B4, B5. See? One feature available in B3, but not available in B4, B5. Yeah, so some nice feature, Yeah, I will explain that feature. Yeah. All right. Another thing is B3, B4 both rely on jQuery. Because when they change, they have a lot of advanced features, so they need to use jQuery to do the dynamic change. Well, so that's B3, B4 version. But for B5 version, their most recent version, they changed back to regular JavaScript, not jQuery, just plain JavaScript. There must be some reason, yeah, but I didn't see the explanation. Just let you know, they switched back to plain JavaScript. Okay, yeah, yeah. So that's something I said last time. So when you learn JavaScript, so you should learn both regular JavaScript and the jQuery. Okay, yeah. So otherwise, some students may want to jump to jQuery immediately, right? So skip regular JavaScript. It may not be good, yeah, because some features, sometimes you need to use regular JavaScript to make it, yeah. So it may not be good using jQuery sometimes. That could happen. Yeah. All right. Bootstrap, most popular HTML, CSS, JavaScript framework for developing responsive. Yeah, here. So they emphasize this keyword. Mobile first. So you can see mobile first. Yeah. Mobile. Yeah. First. Yeah. So they, use this slogan. The slogan called mobile first. Websites. Yeah. Yeah. Here, because it's so popular in the web technology community, yeah. Some students, so when you go to the job market, you need to prepare your resume, so you put on a sequence of your job skills. Yeah. So after this class, you can put also this Bootstrap, yeah, because you use this Bootstrap. Yeah. So that will improve your chance, yeah, because it's popular. Yeah. jQuery, so put there, improve your chance. Okay, yeah. All right. How to include, yeah, similar to the way to include jQuery. Yeah, last time I explained how to include jQuery in our web pages. Yeah. The first way, we just download the whole zip file. Yeah. So, and we put it in our web applications. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But another more popular way, yeah, similar to the jQuery, more popular way, use the CDN links, yeah, remote, content directory, network, CDN, yeah. So basically, you need to use for the CDN version, you need to include these 3 links. Yeah. Yeah, so here, yeah, 3 links. See, yeah. So here I show you the B3 version. B3 version, yeah. Yeah. But after you include these links, yeah, the jQuery is already there, right? So jQuery is already there, so we do not need to, include another separate jQuery CDN link. Yeah. So we already have it. Yeah. So we have both Bootstrap and the jQuery. Yeah. All right. So then we can start, using the features. Yeah. Do not get scared. Yeah. So here because some students, based on last semester, the feedback, yeah, some students asked me if it's okay without using Bootstrap in Project 1. I said it's okay, so it's optional. It's okay. If you do not feel comfortable, you do not have to use it. Yeah. Here I tell you the reason. So I encourage you to use a little bit, even very little, a little bit. Okay. Yeah. If you use it, at least you know what is the Bootstrap. At least you use it. You know it. You use it. So you can put it in your resume. Yeah. Yeah. So that will make it look much better. Yeah. So you can put a lot of high demanding skills on your resume. Okay. Yeah. But it's completely optional for our Project 1. Our Project 1, actually, for this Bootstrap, I only use very little feature, 1 or 2 small features. Yeah. So one feature I mentioned when I say it's available in B3 but not in B4, B5. So that is a set of graphical icons. Yeah, a set of about 200 something. Yeah, yeah. Total number of those graphical icons about 200 something. Yeah. So those nice designed graphical icons we can use on our buttons. Yeah. So many places, in order to show some functionality, we can use those nicely designed little icons. Yeah. But those icons only B3, yeah, because these icons created by another company. So only B3 has the copyright, to use that set of icons. Yeah. And for the newer version, B4, B5, so they do not have the right to use those icons. So that's why, yeah. So if you want to use this kind of icon called glyphicon, yeah, glyphicon icons, so you need to use the B3, yeah. All right, yeah. So that's some basic knowledge about the Bootstrap. Yeah, yeah. So here I show you the Bootstrap glyphicons. Yeah. So you can see here I only shows a small portion of it. Yeah. So these icons are used based on the CSS rules. Yeah. So here you can see we use two CSS classes. The first glyphicon class, yeah. Then there is a space character between them. The second glyphicon dash name. Yeah. So here dash name you need to replace it by, for example, this download you replace the name by download dash alt, because there are two version download. Okay. Yeah. One version download, another dash alt. Yeah. And you know, for different icon there is a different name. Yeah. So you find it. Yeah. You know, and put there using this style, so you can, you know, put these little icons on your pages. Usually we put these icons on the buttons. So when we use some buttons, because you put the icons, people know, based on the graphics, people know what's the functionality of the buttons, right? Yeah. So download, for example, when they see this icon, they know, oh, when you click this button, so you can download some files. Yeah. Things like that. Yeah. Yeah, but unfortunately, only available in B3. Yeah. Yeah. In our project 1, we just want to use several graphical icons for our buttons. Yeah. Yeah. Buttons. So you click you know, these buttons, then we run some JavaScript functions. That's all we need to use. Not too much. Very little. Okay? Very little. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to get you started. Yeah. Get most of you, yeah. Some students probably already familiar with this bootstrap technology. Yeah. So then you are fine. So yeah. But for other students, so I just like you to get started using this technology. Yeah. Later, when you need to use more and more features, so you can study the tutorials on the W3 schools. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So now, example, rotate a figure. Yeah. So here, remember last time I gave you a sample code example to show the drag and drop feature. Drag and drop feature. All right, yeah. So that's one of the basic features in our project 1. Yeah. Yeah. Later, I need to give you more features. You know, more basic features in project 1, yeah, to help you complete the project. Yeah. So the next feature I like to give you is this rotate feature. Okay, because we want to rotate a figure. Yeah. Yeah. The design of the project, you know, do that 10-gram puzzle. Remember the 10-gram puzzle. 10-gram puzzle. Yeah. You know, I show you in our is it the first? Yeah. Or second? Yeah. First or second? Yeah. 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 Before, you know, the shape of the 10-gram. Yeah. Next time I can give you a simple demo. Yeah. You know, I use my, you know, last semester my design. I can show you a simple demo. Yeah, 10-gram. Yeah, but this semester I like to add another interesting feature. Yeah, so other than drag and drop, rotate, Yeah. There is another interesting feature I'm thinking about. Yeah. I tried to add. Yeah. That's the voice control. Remember? Yeah. In our first or second class, I also mentioned. So there is a useful, interesting feature called voice control. Yeah. Because we can use our voice commands. Yeah. We can say some words, commands, then the web page, can accept our commands and make the move. All right? To make the move. Yeah. Right? So that's another, this feature I didn't use last semester. So this semester, I try, if we can make it, so that would be good. So we can do a little more, voice control. Okay? Yeah. I will give you the sample code. Yeah. So I will, give you a sample code. Yeah. So last summer, I have a few students did independent study with me. So I asked them to do the voice control feature. So then they send me their code. Okay. So I can show you their code doing the voice control. All right. Yeah. So that's my thinking. Yeah. All right. So here you can see, here I just, I have the example. So I will upload this rotate figure example. So here you can see, this is the, rotation icon. So here I create a button, rotate. Yeah. These two different shapes. So, looks like rotation. Yeah. The left-hand side one, when you click it, this triangle rotates. Yeah. Every time, each click, it rotates 45 degrees. Okay. Yeah. Clockwise. 45 degrees clockwise. Each time. Yeah. And here, this one also, rotate. Yeah. Because here you can see this triangle, we assume it's one of the 7 pieces in this tangram puzzle. One of the 7 pieces. Yeah. So we will use this rotation feature when we want to control all the pieces in a tangram puzzle. Yeah. And we want to move all those pieces in some destination location. Yeah. So from one, starting location to a destination location. Okay. Yeah. So that's the, yeah. What do we need to do in this project? To span elements with the following CSS properties. Yeah. So here, some of you may like to ask how to make these triangles. Hey, think about. Yeah. So here, these triangles, we do not use images. Yeah. So these triangles, yeah, some people may like to see images, but here they are not images. Okay. Yeah. Not images. Yeah. So they are, we use the CSS properties to draw these triangles. Yeah. So here you can see. Yeah. So inside the style attribute, so we, find a special way to, so yeah, because based on the internal CSS displaying the border, yeah, because we know CSS can display the border of an element, right? How to display a border of element, yeah. So there is one portion they use triangle. So we just use that portion, that triangle portion. Okay, all right. Then, regarding the rotation, CSS has a property called a transform property. In CSS, transform property. Property name is called a transform. Yeah. Property value, so colon, property value, rotate. Then you put a certain number of degree. So 45, you just put a 45 DEG. Yeah. Yeah. When you do rotation, so you change this number. Change the number. Oops. Some garbage call. Yeah. I forgot to disable my cell phone. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. That's bad. Airplane mode. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So how to do the rotation? We change the degree number. Change that degree number. Okay. Every time, every click, we add 45 degree number. Yeah. Then we put there. Okay. So when we need to, change the value of this property, so you will see, the figure is rotated. Okay? Yeah. So that's the, CSS control on these figures. Yeah. All right. Then a question, how to extract a degree number? Yeah, because when you do rotation, you need to extract all the degree number, then you add 45 on it, then display the new degree number, right? So you need to extract it first. Yeah. So we use a JavaScript function. In JavaScript, so there is a function allows us to extract the, degree number. The function is very simple. Parse int. Parse int, integer. Okay, so we put some, parameter here. So this function would return the positive integer of corresponding to the degree number. Okay, yeah. So you need to do these things. Yeah, yeah. So as a practice. Okay, all right, yeah. JavaScript way, yeah. JavaScript way, yeah, this parse int. Yeah, look at this parse int. Here, I give you the, the detail, how to extract, okay? JavaScript way document, yeah, document element. Yeah. So JavaScript, because this document, this is the way JavaScript use called a DOM model, DOM, okay? Document Object Model, DOM. Yeah. So when you learn the, basic web technology, you need to know this DOM model, okay? Document Object Model. Yeah. So your web page, how does a web browser render your web page? Yeah. So the web browser need to model your web page. Okay, model your web page as an object, yeah, as an object model, using the object model. Okay, so your whole web page is converted to a document object at the top level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably above document there is a window, higher than document. Yeah, but after that, you have a document object. Okay, this document object represents your whole web page. So that's why here you start with that document. This document refers to that document object. This object contains all the information of your web page, current web page. Okay, all right. Then call its method dot get element by ID. So your triangle. Your left triangle, so here, trig LF This is the left triangle, okay? Left triangle, so here I use this ID, by ID. So I create a, this code, this sample code I will give you, okay? I will upload. So when you receive it, you can play around, then you can study the code, So through its ID, you can get a control on the whole element. Then .style, you access its style attribute. CSS style attribute. Then .transform, you access its transform property. Okay? So its whole property, but this property, its values start with this rotate, parenthesis, it's a string. We want to skip this string part. We want to skip the string part. So that's why you use the substring. 7, character number 7. Okay? 7, that means you skip. So you start at the index 7. That index 7. So that corresponds to the integer, the first digit of your integer. So you want to drop this, non-integer piece. Skip non-integer piece here. The purpose of this, okay, skip the non-integer part. Okay? Otherwise, if you do not skip non-integer part, when you call this parseInt function, it would return what's that? Not a number. NaN represent not a number. Because it cannot convert it to a number. Okay? So after you skip the non-integer part, you have that, let's say 45 DEG. So it starts with integer. The trailing non-integer part, don't worry. Okay? This parseInt will drop the trailing non-integer part automatically. So what you get is this only the integer number. Okay? So then you can do the arithmetic. You can add another 45 number on it. Do the arithmetic. Okay? All right. So that's the detailed implementation way. But the jQuery way, the same thing, we can do jQuery way. jQuery way, it's a little complicated. So here you can see, sometimes jQuery way, you need to do some extra work. So here, in order to do jQuery, I need to create a hidden element, input element, type hidden. So this is an input element, but it's not visible. The users cannot see this element because its type is hidden. Okay? This kind of element is useful to store some data we can use on the page. We do not want to show this element. We want to store some, hidden useful data on the page. So we use this hidden element. Here I use an ID, create this, angle. This means the current angle of that piece. Okay, So then I call parseInt this hidden element, and I retrieve its value. I call its VAL function, value function. So I retrieve its value, and then I, convert it to integer. So, because look at this value. This value, original form, is a string form. String form. Okay? If you do not call this parseInt, you get although you get a number, but this number takes the string form, not an integer. String form means you cannot do the arithmetic operations. If you do arithmetic operations, you get it wrong. Okay? 45 plus 3. If they are string, that becomes 45 plus 3 string. This plus treated as concatenation. You will get 453. But that's not arithmetic, right? That's, it does not follow the math rule. It's a string concatenation. Yeah. So you should be careful. If your data is string, if you apply math operations, you get something unexpected. Okay? So here you should be careful. Yeah. In order to do the math operations, you need to make sure they are numbers. They are, non-string value, numerical values. Then you can do the math operations. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Here I tell you some details when you study my sample code, so you can understand better. Okay. Yeah. Some little details. Yeah. All right. Next. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Sorry. Here. Yeah. I mean, it erased a little bit. Yeah. Here to update. To make it a change, so this is the jQuery way, to change the value. Okay, yeah, CSS, called CSS function. The jQuery has a CSS function. Regular JavaScript does not have CSS function. Okay, yeah. So that's why if you know both jQuery and regular JavaScript, so then you can do much more things. Yeah. Sometimes you use jQuery, sometimes you use regular JavaScript. Yeah. Regular JavaScript we just call JavaScript. Yeah. People skip. Yeah. People do not say regular. People just say JavaScript. So that's the basic. Yeah. Because there is no formal name for it. Yeah. Basic. Whatever. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's the programming part. Yeah. Next, let's go to the database concept part. Yeah. So let's try to learn some more basic concepts. Yeah. But this time we need to look at the query a little bit. Yeah. Overview of SQL queries. Yeah. Examples of SQL statements. All right. First, when you start to work on a database, the first thing you need to do is create MySQL database. Yeah. So for this class, we focus on MySQL database. Yeah. Yeah. One student asked me last time, so if we can use another different database. Yeah. So my answer is for this class, every one of us, all of us, we use MySQL database. Yeah, because this is a mainstream DBMS, mainstream. Yeah, it has a pretty big market share in the market. Okay, so if you are familiar with the MySQL, it's also a good job scale, right? So you put a MySQL on your resume, you improve your chance. Okay, yeah. So although you may know, Microsoft, SQL language, but you can add MySQL in your job scale, in the list of your job scales, to make it look better. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So create MySQL database. Yeah. Download the database script. I provide you a small database. So I call it animaldb.sql. Yeah. So I use this in my Java example. Yeah. My JDBC Java example. Yeah. But here, because it's simple, this database only contains one table. Very simple. So when we start, let us start with this very simple database first. Yeah. So the first thing, you need to create MySQL database with this script. Okay? So you need to run it. You need to run this script. Copy, paste, run it. Yeah. Yeah. So you can use a text editor to open this file, because this is a text file. Okay? Yeah. Plain text file. So you can use a text editor to see its content. Yeah. The content, all SQL commands. Yeah. Basic SQL commands. So we can see and we can edit. Yeah. So we can, change and write more SQL commands in this SQL script. Yeah. All right. Then run the database script. Yeah. Think about, in order to create this database, we can run the SQL script. Yeah. All the commands, yeah, we can use two different ways to run the SQL script. One is we just copy paste. Copy paste. Another way, we upload, import. Yeah. So another we call it import. Yeah. Here I show you the content of this file. Yeah. This file only has one table. One table. We create one table in this file. All right. Yeah, only one. Yeah. There are 3 table fields: ID field, survey option field, and a votes field. Okay? Yeah. The table name called survey results. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So here you can see the basic structure. Yeah. How to create a table? This is the SQL command. Yeah. This whole thing. Yeah. SQL, we call it statement, command, same thing. Yeah. Statement. Okay? So we can run it in our, PHP MyAdmin. So here, the tool I use to manage my SQL database is the PHP MyAdmin. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So next time I show you a demo. So today I, in order to move a little faster, today I do not show you a demo. So next time I put several things together. So I show you a demo. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then after, yeah. So here, so next time I also show you, to create a database, we need to type some command. Okay. Type a command to create a database. Right? Yeah. So then we can run basic operations: retrieval, insertion, update, deletion. Yeah. Retrieval, we use select statement. Yeah. Star, we want to display all the fields. Okay. If you use star, we display all the fields of the table from table name. Yeah. Here you see we capitalize the SQL keywords. So they are SQL keywords. Keywords. Okay. Capitalized by convention. Okay. By convention. Convention of the community. Yeah. SQL community. Yeah. For better readability. Yeah. Better readability. Yeah. So that means if you use lowercase, no problem. It works. Actually, some people use lowercase. Yeah. So you will see sometimes some programmers, they use lowercase. Yeah. But for most of the people in this community, yeah, So we adopt this convention. Yeah. So for the convention is for the SQL keywords, we capitalize to make people aware these are the SQL keywords, okay, for better readability. Yeah. And for these things, for table name, so here the table name, field name, because they are not SQL keywords, right? They are not SQL keywords, so we use lowercase. Yeah. So we use here this is the SQL keywords. Yeah. Actually, this should be uppercase. Yeah, but it's not a big deal. So you see, actually, so these things, frequently use the data types. Yeah, sometimes people use lowercase. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah. All right. Then another thing. Yeah. So let me explain another thing. Yeah. All right. So the insertion syntax is like this: insert into table name values. Yeah. Value 1, value 2, value 3. Okay. Corresponding to the natural order of your fields. Yeah. I just give you our high level first initial introduction. Later I will give you more details. Yeah. Here for the insertion statement, we have a little more details. Yeah. So we will talk about later. Yeah. Update table name, then set column 1 value 1, comma column 2 value 2, in this order, where you specify certain condition. That's the update statement. The syntax. Yeah. You just follow this syntax. Yeah. Deletion, yeah, from table where condition. Yeah. Delete from table where condition. Yeah. But we know, as I explained in last class, deletion, you should be very cautious. When you do deletion, you need to think about the potential damage for your deletion operation. Because if you delete some critical data, then that's a big disaster for the company. Okay? Big disaster for the company. For example, delete table name where if your condition you put 1. Yeah. 1. For example, because 1 means true, right? 0 false. Where put 1, that means it's always true. Always true, that means the whole table is deleted. The whole table. Because for each row, the condition is true. When the condition is true, that row is deleted. All right? Because for all rows, all true, so all rows of this table are deleted. And you cannot recover. That could be some big damage. Big damage. Yeah. I remember I may have this kind of experience before. Okay? Yeah. Very painful. Why? Because think about, you spend a lot of time to acquire that big table data. Now, that table could be very big. You spend a lot of time to acquire the data. Very time consuming. Yeah. It could be very expensive. Hours, you work many days, hours, months to get that whole table of data, but by accident, you delete it. Think about that scenario. All right? Yeah. So that's why we emphasize when you do things like this, you really need to pause. Do not do the action immediately. You need to pause a little bit, okay? And try to think twice. Yeah, think more. All right. Yeah. Do some protection, if it's possible. Do some backup. Yeah. Some students said, doing backup. Backup your data. Yeah. Things like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So let me just, give you first round explanation. Yeah. Another thing I like to explain. Any of you, when you see on this page, this SQL command we are talking about here, the SQL command here, did you notice something, some little thing very special? Look at the symbol here. What's that? Look at the symbol here. Okay? Yeah. It's like single quotes, right? Can you see closely? They are not single quotes. Okay? Yeah. Look at your keyboard. This symbol is not single quotes. Yeah. It's the backtick. Backtick. Yeah. So it's at your keyboard upper left corner. Upper left corner, you can find this symbol, this, we use this one. So we different from the single quote, backtick. Okay? Yeah. See? Yeah, backtick. Okay? Yeah. What's that? What's that? Yeah. There is some special reason we use backtick here. Okay? There is some special reason we use backtick here. Yeah. Here, let me explain it. Yeah. Because this experience also very useful. Yeah. Think about if we do not use backtick. Yeah. So for this example, if we just remove all these backticks, no problem. It still works. Okay? It still works. Yeah. But this script is generated by MySQL DBMS automatically. So MySQL automatically add all these pairs of backticks. Just its internal generator added automatically. For what reason? For what reason? Here, I tell you the reason. The reason is avoid the possible conflicts, possible name conflicts with the SQL keywords. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, let me explain. Yeah. We know there are many SQL keywords, right? So here, create, table, if not exists, all these, not, null, all these are SQL keywords. And there are many more, okay? Large number of SQL keywords. So usually, nobody knows how many. And usually most people are not familiar with all the keywords. Some keywords you may not know they are keywords. Okay? So when you create your table name or table field names, you may by accident you use some SQL keywords as the field name or table name. That's possible. Okay? Yeah. When you use SQL keywords as your table of column names, if you do not put put a pair of backticks around it, then your SQL statement would cause a syntax error. So you cannot run this SQL statement in the DBMS because DBMS interprets it as a SQL keyword. But you don't want to use it as a keyword. You just want to use a plain table name. Then the DBMS does not allow it. All right? So now the solution is you just put a pair of backticks around that name, even if it's a SQL keyword. Then the DBMS won't treat it as a SQL keyword. The DBMS treat it as just a string, plain string. Okay? So then there is no name conflict. Okay? So your command can be executed in the DBMS. So that's the reason. So we use, backticks. Okay? All right. Yeah. Next, D.3, data format in database. Yeah. Let's look at the traditional data format. Yeah. Traditional, non-traditional. Yeah. After traditional, then I explain the non-traditional data format. For the traditional, the most popular data format, these two types, textual and numeric. Textual, string values. Then numeric, integer, floating point, double precision, and so on. Okay? So numeric format. Yeah. In the database, I give you the first database, that animaldb.sql. This is the data part. Yeah. The previous command, that is our table definition. After you define a table, your table is empty. So you need to populate data in that empty table. So you run this insert statement. Yeah. So then we add the data to it. Yeah. So here, yeah. This statement we can insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows in this table. There are 5 rows. Yeah. 5 rows, but we use one insert statement because you see only one command, right? Yeah. So we use one command, we can insert 5 rows in one statement. Yeah. So we call this multi-statement, multi-row insertion, multiple row insertion. Yeah, yeah. All right, and yeah, in the data here we have integer data and string data. Yeah, string data. Yeah, these two types. Yeah. So most of the time we use these two. Yeah, numeric. Yeah, numeric. Yeah, sometimes may not be integer. Yeah. All right. Multimedia data we can also store in our database. What's the multimedia data? Images, audios, and videos. Yeah. These data we know they are binary data, right? If you look at the content of the multimedia data, they are binary files. So here, the DBMS allows you to store the binary data into the database. Yeah. Yeah. The binary format. Yeah. So the SQL format is called blobs. Blobs. Yeah. Okay. Binary large objects. Binary large object. So you can store directly into SQL tables But in general, we do not store multimedia data directly in our databases. Yeah. It's rare. Although you can do it in that way, but for most of our applications, it's not a good way. Okay? So it's rare people store binary data in our SQL tables directly. It's rare. Okay? Yeah. All right. Two possible ways to store multimedia data in our databases. Yeah. The first way, the binary way, we store data directly. Okay? It's rare. Yeah. So this way, yeah, very rare. Okay? Yeah. You need to justify it. If you want to do it this way, you need to really ask yourself why you want to do it. Yeah. First, because we know the data size is large. For the multimedia data size is large. Okay? Yeah. 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 All right. But the second way is more convenient to use. So we use the textual way to store the multimedia. Multimedia, references, multimedia links. Yeah, we can say the links, yeah, not the data itself. The links to the multimedia files. That's the second way. Yeah. So store file paths. So that's the text content, right? File paths, yeah, links in databases, and leave the data on hard drive of the server. Yeah. The data, multimedia data, we store, its original location, hard drive, yeah, on servers, hard drive, yeah, yeah. So there, they must have some locations, right? Yeah, locations on the server. Yeah, yeah. Or some of the data we can use some online, online data storage. For example, YouTube. Yeah, yeah. So for the videos, for example, for video files, we do not store on our own server. So we use YouTube to store our videos. Then we have YouTube links, video links from the YouTube. So we just copy those links and store those links in our database. Then the size is very small, yeah, because the links, size of the links very small, but people can access multimedia data pretty convenient. Yeah. That's the common way. Okay? That's the common way. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So usually in our web applications we use this way. Yeah. Textual way, not the binary way. Okay? All right. Data format for social media. Yeah. Let me leave this topic next time. Yeah, because the data manipulation, the data management is quite different for social media. Okay, so that's another topic. So let's do it next time.